If your kids aren't listening, maybe shut up. Try a different approach. Now, I realize that comes across a little bit harsh. And the reason I'm saying that specifically is I want to interrupt the pattern. I want to interrupt the conversation because you talk too much. I talk too much. We all talk too much. Kids, they're an amazing ball of energy just going in different places. Kids don't test boundaries. Kids careen and smash into them because they don't know they're there. They don't know they're not supposed to do certain things. They don't have those internal rules because they haven't smashed into them yet. So it's not malicious. It's not intentional. It's just lovely and delicious. Thank you, Delight. Right? But it's the idea that kids, they need different ways to be communicated to. They are in different places in different times. We as adults need different ways to communicate. If you're talking, and it's not sinking in, change what you're doing. Maybe they need to hear what you're saying, but maybe they need to see what you're saying, and you need to show them. Maybe you need to ask them questions and see what they're understanding. Maybe you need to do it with them so they can begin to get a feel for it, right? So it's the idea that the guideline I give my parents that I coach is 2 times. If you do anything 2 times and it does not work, you're not getting the result, change. You can break it into smaller bites. You can change it into a different methodology, like you can do it with them instead of talking about it. You can ask them questions to get them to tell you what they understand. You could just show them what it is that you want. And by hitting these different parameters, you'll start to get a better connection. The kids will go, oh, that's what you meant, because they're having a hard time creating those pictures inside their mind. Give you an easy example. There was a family I worked with, and we have a mom, a dad, and a daughter. And they are all auditory learners. Whenever there's a problem, they sit around, they talk about their issues. But their son, he's visual kinesthetic. He needs to see it and he needs to feel it, and he's 5. So when they're sitting around talking about their problems, he's melting in the seat. Because he can't follow the conversation. He can't create the pictures in his mind because he doesn't understand all the words they're using. So I gave them an easy edit, an easy fix. And it was piece of paper, pencil, pen. Get one of those colored pens is even better. Draw out what you're talking about. Show him the picture as you're going. All of a sudden, he was more engaged in the conversation. He's more involved in what's going on because he now gets it. And as you continue to explain and draw the picture, you're training his brain to start processing slightly different. And now he can bridge to you. And the reason why this is important, he's 5 and he feels like nobody cares. He feels like he's always getting in trouble and he's melting in the chair. What's going to happen 10 years from now? He's 15. He's about to start driving a car and he feels like nobody cares about him. All they ever do is talk about their problems. See the problem that we're going? See the direction that we're setting up for this young man? It's not a warm, big, happy life. It leads to a lot of conflict, a lot of just shut up and leave me alone. You don't care anyway. And in his model of the world, he's right. Because he doesn't feel connected to the conversations. He's going to check out physically, mentally, emotionally, socially. And now you've got this loose cannon of a teenager and go, man, where'd that come from? He was such a great kid. Because he was trained. He was trained in a negative way. He was trained that nobody cared. And that's not the truth. The truth is his family loves him dearly. He just is a high energy guy and he processes in a different way. So that's what I want to leave you with today, guys. Make it an outstanding day. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you give us a like on the video and turn on notifications so that you know the next time that we are going live. You make it an outstanding day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.